What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm whipping out a gun that I very rarely touch ever. I never use this thing, but I thought it might be fun with the wipe coming up to just take it out for a spin. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though this was one of the quietest raids I've ever been in. Hope you don't mind listening to me ramble for a few minutes. Make sure you guys leave a like, drop a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys today is the day before the wipe. Usually with content, I like to get a few days ahead, but I have to be careful around wipe time because my videos will be outdated if I'm still uploading videos on this character and I've wiped, so it's a bit of an awkward time for me to manage. But the beauty of the wipe is that since it's only 3 mil this time, we're quite a bit clear of it, so I can just sort of take whatever gear out that I want to run and run it. And right now I have a Vulcano 4, and I have never, not once since October when this game launched, have I bought this gun in out of my stash. I've always just recycled them and put them into other stuff, but I thought it'd be fun to give it a go. And that is right there, maybe the second time I've ever fired a Vulcano. I've hardly ever touched these things, but I thought it might be quite fun, so here we are. I bought in a fair bit of ammo, you could say, like 5 stacks. But I thought, you know, I want to be able to just use this thing. I don't want to be sort of having to pussyfoot around and be too careful about it. The thing is, anything I loot feels kind of meaningless, doesn't it? Because in a few days, it's gone. I have more stuff than I could possibly need. However, it's just what the game is about. So these days before wipe, I kind of find myself sort of bumbling around like, I don't really know what to do. I've achieved everything I wanted to achieve. I've got everything I want to get. I have more than I could possibly need. I don't really know what to do. So I guess we'll just have a little wander around and then explore and just see what's out here for us. But please drop a comment down below and let me know, what do you guys do on the few days building up to wipe? If you've achieved everything you wanted to achieve and you're happy with the stuff you've got, what do you do? What's your plan for those few days? Someone over here. Hello. Someone need a hand with this hornet? Yeah, good shit, buddy. Skirt. Running the bobcat before wipe. Love that, man. Get some use out of that gear before it goes. Hell yes, the teabag of safety. The teabag of friendship. Very good, very nice. All right, then. Looks like we found another like-minded raider that is just bringing in their best stuff before wipe and just sort of going to town with it. Still just a massive fan of the Tempest. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how next... I don't know. I always want to call them seasons, but since the devs don't refer to them as seasons, I don't really know if that's like an appropriate name for them. I don't know if that fits or not. But it's going to be interesting. I'm going to call it a season because I feel like you guys will know what I mean by that. So it's going to be interesting to see how next season kind of plays out. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I will finish this sentence, bear with me. That'll do it, just pick the engines off. Sheesh. Thanks for the help, Brisky. Appreciate that, Britta. It's going to be interesting to see how next season plays out with the Hurricane event and the high tier blueprints being so accessible to everybody. I wonder how that's going to sort of change up the economy, or if it's, well, it should, I was going to say if it's going to change it up, but it definitely will. If everyone has more access to Tempests and stuff like that, the value of a Tempest then goes down. It's just basic economics. They're not as rare. People are going to have more of them. They're going to be out there more frequently. What is that going to do for PvE? What's it going to do for PvP? I feel like you might be a little safer if you have a Tempest on your back because, well, everyone has access to them. So do they really feel the need to... Did it? I thought a shot just flew past me, but I think it might have actually been this, like, fiery ash stuff that's in the air, but it looked like a shot flew past me. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how the hurricane event sort of affects the economy and the sort of day-to-day play of the game. Very, very curious about that. There's someone... Alright, someone's fucked up that. Come here. Someone's messed that up real nice. I wonder if this will go for it if I hurl it over there. Surely, right? Surely, right? All I know is I am like I love the Tempest with my entire heart. That weapon is just, it's glorious. Looks great, sounds great, feels great to use, is just good at everything. I love it. So to have access to that from the very rip, potentially, I feel like could be quite fun. I just also hope that it doesn't leave me with kind of nothing to work towards if I have sort of my main goal off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already... The one thing I want more than anything, and I get it that early on, is that going to sort of devalue my, my experience? I don't really know. I certainly hope not, but we'll see. I suppose that's for me to manage, isn't it? If I get that, and then I'm like, well, I'm bored now. I suppose that's on me, and I shouldn't really view it that way, but who knows? We'll see what's going to happen. Let's head on inside, see if there's anything or anyone around. Head on up top. See what's going on. Top research. Still one of my favorite places in the games. There's just so much value up here. Well, when the lockers are here, there is anyway. It looks like someone's already been through. Maybe they left something behind. Nope, doesn't appear that they have. Hey there, bud. What's happening? We got a little non-talker situation going on. See, like I'm looting, but in my head I'm like, this doesn't mean anything. Having this doesn't mean anything. I suppose, do you know what? I'm thinking about it. This is probably the only issue with being a PvE player, right? Because let's say you're a PvP guy, you can still go in and PvP and get your kicks the same way. You're still getting that experience of going up against players and winning and having that action, and the fact that wipe happens tomorrow doesn't really devalue it. But as a PvE player where you're running around and everyone's friendly and you don't have to have your guard up or whatever, it's just kind of like I'm running around, I'm looting, and none of it really doesn't really mean anything. So I suppose that's an interesting little comparison between the two. Let's see, what can we get in here? Very much looking forward to next week, though. It's a very big week with both Wipe coming up and the marathon launch. That is going to be a lot of fun. Very, very excited for that. Going to have plenty of entertainment, probably more than I know what to do with, but I will do my best to manage it accordingly. Should be plenty of videos and content coming out for you guys of all varieties. So let's see what there is. A power cable? Don't really want a power cable. Should I just go out and brawl some arc? Is that what I should be doing? I feel like maybe it is. Let's go get some use out of this gun. Should I start some shit? Should I start some beef with the boys? Come on then, you fucking dick. Oh shit, okay. Didn't see that one. This, by the way, definitely not what the Vulcano is designed for. I will go on record and say this is... If the weapon looks ass, it's not ass. I am just using it for the complete opposite of its intention. I feel like shotguns very much are PvP weapons. Call me crazy, but that is kind of how I feel about it. I'll be honest. That, and I tell you what, kind of shooting ticks as well. That spread helps, because trying to shoot that with a precision weapon when it's fucking hitting the crab walk, nightmare sometimes. Absolute nightmare. That was my computer that made a noise, so if that's picked up on the recording, sorry if I've just made anyone freak out and wonder what's wrong with the PC. Don't worry, that's mine. Come on then, boys, let's be having you. Come on. I'm just gonna run around and kill as much stuff as I possibly can. I wonder what this is like when they get up close to me. Will it absolutely shred them? Surely, right? That's like that actually is its whole purpose. Come here. Come on. Let's be having you. So you bait them in, make them think they're safe. I mean, it's not bad, is it? Realistically. You don't have to worry about aiming too precisely either. You just kind of have to be in the ballpark region, and it's... Look at him. It's doing backflips and all sorts. Doesn't know what day it is. He's playing the range, though. This wasp has identified my weakness. Just kidding. I have no weakness. I have no weakness at all. I wonder what this thing's like against a I was going to say shredder, a leaper. Now the other problem is the ammo. Because I am getting through it, aren't I? I am limited by my ammo. I will say that. What I'll do, I'll head to where I believe there'll be some ammo crates. And maybe at least a security breach, because usually shotgun ammo goes untouched. I think it's the most left behind ammo that there is. So if I can find some, then maybe I can try and take on a leaper or something. That could be fun. Let me give that a go. I'll tell you what I haven't ran in a while as well is a Stitcher. What's that like after the nerf? I haven't tried post-nerf Stitcher. Is that still good? You guys will have to let me know. I have no idea if the Stitcher is still that boy or not. Or is it absolutely cheeks? Okay, you know what? There's usually at least one ammo crate in here. What on earth? I don't think I've ever come in here and there's not been an ammo crate, but surely they've left the shotgun ammo behind. Everyone... There we go. See that? That's ball knowledge. That's what that is. That is real ball knowledge. Let me through. Now we wait. We wait patiently. And we go again. Wait. Very nice. Very nimble. The most nimble Arc Viking there's ever been. What's happening down yons? Oh, you know what I was thinking about the other day, actually? And I will quickly express this opinion. I kind of feel like... You know how the hurricane event has just launched? I feel like it makes much more sense to actually launch things like that when the wipe happens. Like, launch it with the wipe, so it feels like, okay, a wipe has happened, but the game has changed up and progressed for wipe day. And I know that might mean waiting a little longer for new content to drop, but I mean, it'd only be once, right? Like, if you shift the cycle back a few days, so these things align. That to me just makes sense. It feels like a bit of an odd schedule where they drop new content and then a few days later we all wipe. So you get stuff from the new content and then you just wipe it a few days later. And it's kind of an odd, it's like kind of an odd timing thing. I don't know. That to me it feels like it would make sense to align the two. Just something I was thinking about. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Just a little thought I had. Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. That's not for me, thank you. Keep on going on our merry way. Yeah, we're just kind of roaming around. It's quiet out here today, I will say that. What is that guy doing? Come on then, you floozy. Where are you? Let's be having you. Smoked. Just going around cleaning up the Arc pest. Taking topside back. What else is there? Where are I? What the fuck is that? Oh, is that? I wondered what that noise was. Just how armored are these things? I've seen a lot of people, by the way, saying, oh, these new Arc are no joke. These really do mess you... Oh, you know what? I was actually going to say how much that doesn't seem to be the case for me, but Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe I was wrong. No, I mean, it's still dead. I've just seen Twitter posts and stuff being like, these new ARC, oh my goodness, these things don't mess around. And I've barely been inconvenienced by them. I mean, it's fun to see, you know, new stuff around. That's great and that's exciting. I wouldn't say that it's any more of a threat than the other stuff. Variety is the spice of life, and I'm definitely glad to have them here. Would I say that they're more dangerous, though? Probably not. I was wondering if you could throw this or something, but you cannot. Like a little molly. I feel like it makes sense. Let me just double check. No, okay, they actually don't go in the quick use slot. I was wondering if you could, if maybe there's like a hidden thing. No one's been downstairs. Oh, wow. Wait, Vulcano is the anti-turret meta? Oh. Wait, Vulcano destroys that, actually. Come on. Okay, so that's not open. I believe the button... Not the button. This thing opens that door. I think. I haven't been in here and there's not been anyone else in here before. So I suppose I'll find out if it's any good. I also haven't had the key for this room yet. Call me crazy as well. Sometimes when I'm recording videos, I just have these thoughts and I just kind of blurt them out. And you guys can tell me if you disagree or what your experiences are with it. But I've totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. No, I remember. So, the last few, I would say, weeks, it has been very, very rarely that I've found keys. Like, any keys for anything. I'd say I've stumbled across perhaps one or two, and that's it. I haven't seen a control tower key or a pink tier key in forever. It's been so... I don't know the last time I found like a pink tier key. I'm not really getting to go in there and explore those. But it's kind of an odd thing because I think something that we've seen from the community for quite a while is people saying, hey, these loot rooms aren't that great. Can we buff them, etc.? Can we just increase the loot that's in them? And then the keys are so rare. It's very strange, you know? I feel like rarity should probably correspond with value. In this case, it doesn't. It's like I never find the keys, and also once I get in, I don't actually make any money from it either. It's kind of rare for the sake of being rare. Oh, someone passed through this bit, but then they left it from here on out. Oh. Don't be a dick. Smoked. You leave anything behind? Let's have a little look-see here. Anything for the boy? I mean, I'll take an extra battery. I'll sell it. My raider can go start his new life outside of Speranza with, you know, with prosperity, value. Nothing there. Okay. Right. I think at that we'll head out. But what I will say is the Vulcano is definitely a lot of fun. I do enjoy running it. It's probably better for PvP than PvE, but for a nice little mix-up to throw like a bit of a, I wouldn't say a spanner in the works, but you know, just to use something different, it is enjoyable. It's not bad at all. Just one of those weapons. There are certain weapons in this game that just absolutely eat through ammo like it's going out of fashion, and the Vulcano feels like one. I think because the shotgun ammo only stacks to 20, the Vulcano with... I only have a tier 2 magazine on this, and it's a 10-round mag. Let's look again out of here. They do look cool up there, don't they, when they're flying around on their own. Wait, this looks really cool with, like, the hillside on fire. I want to know, I want to know if this is something I'm crazy about, or if... I like... Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like damn Battlegrounds doesn't always have this fire stuff in the air, no? Like, sometimes the air is clear, isn't it? Or am I crazy and it always has this? Because I feel like sometimes I load in and the air's clear. Other times it looks like everything's on fire. And I don't know if I'm insane or not. Is this always here? Or is it sometimes not? I really don't know. This is one of the quietest raids I've ever been in, by the way. Hi! Hell yeah. Action man. That's what they call me. Action man. Get me to that hatch safely. I don't think there's anything that poses a threat at this point. I feel like I could close my eyes and safely get to extract. Just keep running. Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. There's really not too much going on in Ark at the minute. So with, like I say, with the wipe coming up, there's nothing really to do or achieve. So I'm just kind of going in raids and vibing. I hope you guys don't mind. But there'll be plenty of content coming up when the wipe happens tomorrow. So a massive thank you to you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, drop a sub if you haven't already, and drop a comment answering one of the various questions that I asked, because I asked quite a few that time, didn't I? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for another video tomorrow. Peace!